Good morning. This is Tom Asprey with the Viper Hot Stocks Daily Alert Market Wrap-Up for July 2nd, looking at the last week, ending on Friday the 1st. Try to make this a regular part of the service, just trying to fit it into my weekend schedule. So it was a pretty interesting week. Let's look at some charts. Looking at the short term first, the 260-minute had a pretty good week. It reversed to negative on the 28th here. The signal was given at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which would have put you short at around 38.48 and 3/4. We hit the first target at 38.24.13, here on the 29th and just after the open, and then we hit the second target at 37.85.9 because we dropped as low as 37.41 on the 30th during the market day. The system reversed to positive with the close. We closed at 38.25.50, which is where a long position could be established next week or on the weekend trade. I generally suggest you look at the daily close is a little tougher, but certainly signals during the week and during the day should be executed once the bar closes. If you have questions on this, please let me know. You can see that the volume confirmer is positive here. It's come out of its cloud here, and the 260 confirmer is bullish. The daily, as noted here, is still bearish, and we're stopped on our long positions at 37.68.47 for now. Target on the upside, is 52 points away. Second target 90.52, third target 166 points. The daily analysis is still positive. It was kind of a rough week. It took some heat. It went long here on the 24th, and it was pretty much down all week. The beauty of Jerry E's dynamics stops is they kept us in the long side. That seems to be the right case. You can see down that downtrend, they did a really great job of keeping you short, and so next week we'll know. Volume did pick up a little bit on Friday, was higher on the end of the quarter, end of the months, and at this point both the daily is bearish and the weekly is still bearish, so we can look at some levels for the week ahead. So here's the data wrap for the week. Daily is still positive, 624. Down a couple percent from our entry level, unfilled upside targets, and a reversal price now at 37.57.14. 260 went positive as of the close, so that's the entry price, and a reversal price here of 37.68.47. Strong AD numbers on Friday, 24.12. It was positive in the morning when the market was lower and closed 3-to-1 positive, which is a pretty good sign. Up to down volume 3-to-1 also. Even the NASDAQ had a fairly strong day. High low still lousy, 12.205, 15.318. That's showing no signs yet of a bottom. Last week I talked about the bullish divergence in the NASDAQ 100 AD line, this line right here. So the divergence is still intact. We dropped, we're still below the moving average, so that's not a good sign. We need to, of course, get above this last high, and more importantly, the swing high for the divergence to confirm it, and that would probably take a move, somewhere, above 308. It would seem, because the 20-week moving average is still declining pretty sharply. Looking at the daily AD numbers, you can see the AD lines peaked out early in the week, declined, but turned higher. The S&P 500 AD line, shows a potential positive pattern, but really it needs positive AD numbers, early in the week to say that's similar for the stocks only. You can draw a support line across these lows on all these. However, clearly they need to get above the most recent peak to turn positive. So we'll be watching that. Moving averages, but the only improvement there was the 20-day is not dropping as sharply as it was. The 50 and 200 are still in a pretty well-established downtrend. Well, I was certainly expecting a better performance last week. We didn't get it. Interestingly, most of the stocks in the Viper Hot Stocks portfolio did pretty well last week. These are Friday's close, so Treehouse was up 2.75, RGP up 1.47. You had quite the reversal from this sharp rise. DG was down on Friday. It still looks in a positive trend, and Palo Alto Networks is looking a little more encouraging. We'll have to see some follow through and a move above that last swing high. Of course, Monday's a market holiday. Next formal reports be on Tuesday. We get factory orders Tuesday. Wednesday we get the global PMI, services ISM, as well as some job openings. And then finally on Thursday we have jobless claims, and then on Friday we get the non-farm payrolls and wholesale inventories along with consumer credit. Plenty to move the markets. I'll be talking over in Monday's reports about the outlook for interest rates and the VIX. Hope you have a great long weekend, and as always, send me your feedback at tom@viperreport.com. Thank you.